How do I know this? Because that was me. YouTube, fitness, family, what's up? Welcome back. In this video, I'm gonna help you guys out with your weight loss journey. I'm gonna give you my 5 biggest tips that help me get down to single-digit body fat. Quick disclaimer, while in this picture here, I'm relatively lean already, these are tips that I started implementing from the very start of my journey, when I was weighing over 250 pounds at over 40% body fat. So these are tips that you can start implementing no matter where you're at your weight loss journey. Now, tip number 1. It's gonna sound extremely basic, but trust me, so many people get this wrong. Learn how to accurately track your calories. So many people get this wrong. All we really need is common sense and our eyeballs. See, most foods have labels on them, and those labels have the suggested serving size and how many calories are per that serving size. So one of the easiest ways to start associating what are high calorie foods versus low calorie foods is whenever you're at the supermarket or you're food shopping, just look around at the labels, just compare them. See which foods have higher calories, see which foods have lower calories. In time, you'll be able to automatically know which foods are higher calories, which are lower calories, just by intuition. Another thing that I can suggest in this same tip is get yourself a cheap digital scale. Mine was only about $12. And it lets you accurately weigh the foods that you're eating for even more precise control. This is good for the foods that are kind of harder to track that way, like when you're eating oatmeal, you're eating rice. It's a lot easier to just weigh it and know exactly how much you're eating. That way you know how many calories and how many carbs, proteins, and whatever you're eating in that meal. And again, just like the labels, once you do this long enough, pretty much by eyeballing your serving size, you'll be able to know roughly how many calories you're eating. Tip number 2 for this video, always have your meals either at hand ready or at least planned out. Imagine this world where every morning you wake up and your meals are already made. All you have to do is grab 3 or 4 meals, put them in a to-go bag, and take them with you. No more daily cooking. No more wondering what's gonna be my next meal. Meal prepping is one of, if not the best thing that I did for my weight loss journey. See, here's the thing, not that your boy's lazy, but we had a lot of things going on at the same time. I was going to college, I was working out, I had a lot of responsibilities, so I didn't want to be cooking all the time. So oftentimes I would just skip that part, try to find something healthy on the road, and yeah, that mostly never works. You either end up skipping meals altogether or eating something that you regret later on because it has like 1,000 calories. So to avoid this, just meal prep in advance. I always like to have at least like a week's worth of food already made in my freezer, literally. What I'll do is I'll make a ton of rice, I'll make different types of meats, and I'll just divide them up in portions, put them in the freezer, and I always have food. That way I'm never tempted to buy something that's unhealthy, because I already have food. Side note, you also save a lot of time by meal prepping. I'm an attorney, so I work long hours, and unfortunately, I have a long commute. I have about a 3-hour commute daily, going back and forth. So oftentimes, I'm getting home like at 10, 11 p.m. at night, and the last thing that I want to do is start cooking a meal at 11 p.m. at night. If I was forced to, I would just go out and buy something at a fast food joint. Tip number 3, unfortunately, is going to get me some heat here, but look, cut off the alcohol, or at least limit it severely, like substantially. Boo! Buzzkill! Boring old man! These are, by the way, comments that I've had from my previous videos, but sadly, the truth is, while we all love to get a nice buzz every now and then, the sad truth is that alcohol is a poison. Unfortunately, it's not enough that it's a poison, but it also hinders fat loss and hypertrophy at the same time. It's no bueno, no bueno. Look, papi, créeme. Si fuera por mí, yeah, I speak Spanish. Si fuera por mí, you and me, we be drinking a shot right now, right? But here's the thing. 1, alcohol severely hinders your muscle protein synthesis, meaning if you're working out, you're trying to get leaner and you're trying to get jacked at the same time, well, it severely hinders your ability to do so. So it slows down fat loss significantly since your body is actually going to try to prioritize burning off the alcohol that you consumed rather than burning off any fat that you have. Even if you eat enough protein, you're in a calorie deficit, your body is going to prioritize getting rid of all the alcohol before absorbing any protein or burning off any fat. Again, no bueno, mi gente, no bueno. A real talk. Is one drink every now and then, occasionally, gonna wreak absolute havoc on your weight loss, make it so that you cannot lose a single pound? No, not per se. But once you do get into a habitual start of, drinking, when you start drinking 1 or 2 drinks per day, per week, it's gonna start to add up, you guys. So at least while you're at this fat loss journey for now, for the next 12 to 16 weeks, or however long you want to diet for, limit your alcohol intake. Por favor. Consejo número 4, or tip number 4. Make cardio fun. See, that's the thing. If cardio isn't fun for you, if you don't enjoy cardio, 99% of you are not gonna do your cardio. How do I know this? Because that was me. When I was just standing on a treadmill for like half hour, hours, just walking or jogging, thinking, oh my God, this is so freaking boring. I never did that again. I did that maybe for like a week or 2. And then I never was able to get into that flow. If I do not enjoy the cardio, I can't do it. What do I suggest for you here? Well, there's a lot of things that you can do here to make cardio fun, or at least fun-er. Low-key shout out here. I'm kind of like Greg Doucette in this sense, in the sense that I love cardio and I love biking. That's one of the things that I really love. I actually like to bike ride a lot. And I get any excuse that I can to use my bike. I use my bike to go to the gym. If there's anything that I need to get like near me, as in maybe get a couple items at the supermarket or anything like that, I would rather go on my bike than go in my car. I like to bike ride. I like the sensation. I like the wind on my face. I like being able to go really fast on a bike. I love the thrill of it. If biking is not your thing, then don't bike ride, obviously. Maybe you don't like to bike ride, but you love to swim. Well, go for a swim. Okay, so you don't like bike riding and you can't swim. You're gonna drown if you get into a pool. What can I do now? Easy. Make it at least funner for you. Let's say you have to be on a treadmill. You have earbuds. You have a phone because you're watching this video. Watch YouTube. Watch Netflix. You know what I do? I'm a nerd. You know what I like to do? I play Pokemon on my phone. Like literally when I'm doing my cardio, I'll do my incline walking and I'll have a game. I'll have a Pokemon game on my phone and I'm just playing. Like hell yeah. And when I look at the time, I've been on the treadmill for like 45 minutes already. You can listen to your favorite music. You can even read a Kindle book. If you're doing slow and steady cardio, like incline walking, you can literally take a Kindle and read it while you're walking. Whatever you enjoy, just make it fun for you. That way you actually do your cardio. And tip numero 5 for this video. Don't diet too hard or for too long consistently. Burnout, it's real. Burnout is hella real. And real talk, let me tell you right now, there's no easier way to screw up your fat loss journey than by going too hard on your diet for too long. What happens is, in the beginning, you're gonna be motivated because hell yeah, you're gonna be losing all this weight, you're gonna see the number drop down on the scale. But guess what? As further your diet gets in, the harder that it's gonna get for you. If halfway in, where it's already getting a lot harder, you're already going balls deep into the diet, you're gonna crash. You're gonna crash and you're gonna crash hard. Your body is gonna start giving you cravings for things that you never even had cravings for. And eventually what happens is most people, well, se rinden. They give up, unfortunately. They crash and they end up cheating on their diet. Then you have them on a Sunday afternoon eating a tub of ice cream and an entire pizza while they're watching Caso Cerrado, wondering why they can't lose weight. What I recommend is just go nice, slow, and steady, okay? Don't do a crazy calorie deficit. Don't go cutting 1,500 calories, 1,000 calories. I mean, unless you're weighing like 600 pounds, no. What you should do is literally just start with a 300 to 500 calorie deficit. Nice and easy. Making sure that you're eating at least around 4 meals per day, then you're not starving all the time, and that you're getting at least 1 gram of protein per body pound. Same thing could be said actually with your daily activity. Like if you're doing cardio and you're hitting the gym, like if you're just starting out right now, don't go like balls deep in the beginning. You're gonna also hurt yourself, you're gonna burn out, and you're gonna end up quitting long before you reach your goals. Go nice, slow, and steady, and progressively overload. Y bueno, mi gente, those were 5 tips that honestly made a huge impact on my weight loss journey. Like I mentioned, I did this about 14 years ago. It helped me go from 254 pounds, 54, 55-ish, around 40% body fat, down to 175 single-digit body fat. Look, if I can do it, I don't have superb genetics. If I can do it, you can do it too. Familia, if you like this content, and you want to watch more videos like this to help you on your weight loss and muscle gaining journey, just hit that like button down below and that subscribe button. That way YouTube lets you know whenever I do upload a brand new video. Y hasta la próxima, mi gente. I'll see you later.